Somewhere in the world right now, a girl is whispering a dream to become a doctor. A boy is sketching designs, hoping for a classroom where he can study engineering. A refugee child is clutching a single book like it's treasure. And an elder is wondering, is it too late for me to learn to read? Dreams are speaking, but too often dreams are muted. I know this because I've lived it. I'm standing here with 4 engineering degrees, 7 years of research in immunology, 20 years of teaching thousands of college students, a pastor, a caregiver, a coach, a speaker. But let me tell you the truth. My dream wasn't always loud. There were seasons when my dream was hidden and my voice felt muted. As a young man, I loved learning, but the road was never simple. People ask, why so many degrees? Aren't you doing too much? Others told me to stay in one lane to silence parts of myself. While pursuing my doctorate, I spent 7 years buried in research. There were nights when the data didn't make sense, when the experiments failed, when I thought, maybe I'm not cut out for this. And then life handed me another challenge. 15 years of caregiving for 2 parents. Watching people you love fade away while you're chasing your own dream. It tests your faith. It tempts you to give up. It makes you ask, how can I carry my dream when I'm carrying so much else? But here's what I learned. Education is not about age. It's about courage. It's not about where you start. It's about how you finish. To turn hidden dreams into reality, I had to learn to navigate. Every navigator needs 3 things: the compass, the map, and the anchor. Number 1, the compass vision. Every navigator needs a compass, something to point you in the right direction when the road is dark or uncertain. For me, that compass has always been vision. Vision is what kept me moving when life made no sense. It whispered, there's more ahead of you than what's behind you. It was vision that gave me the courage to walk away from a decade-long corporate engineering job, a stable job with benefits, and step into the unknown world of higher education. People thought I was crazy. They said, why would you leave security for uncertainty? But vision showed me a bigger picture, classrooms full of students who needed not just equations, but encouragement. It was vision that pushed me to return for a PhD in engineering as an adult and walk away from a stable income. Vision reminded me, dreams don't have expiration dates. It's never too late to set upon a dream. Vision carried me when I became a full-time caregiver for both of my parents while simultaneously working on a dissertation. On the surface, caregiving looked like a detour, like it was stepping off on the path of success. But vision showed me it was actually a part of my journey. Caregiving taught me compassion. It taught me resilience. It taught me patience. Lessons I would need later as an instructor, a pastor, and a coach. Vision is what helped me stitch together what looked like random threads: engineering, immunology, caregiving, teaching, and ministry. Alone, they seemed disconnected, but vision wove them into a tapestry that became my unique calling, a life that doesn't fit in one box, but in many. Here's the truth. Vision doesn't always shout. Sometimes it whispers. Sometimes it's blurry. Sometimes it's so small you wonder if you're imagining it. But when you hold on to it, when you guard it like treasure, it will pull you forward even when everything else is pulling you back. My compass has always been vision, and without it, I would have been lost in the noise of what other people said, couldn't or shouldn't do. Vision didn't just help me see the future, it gave me permission to create it. Number 2, the MAP mentorship. But vision alone is not enough. You need a map to get from here to there. My map was made out of mentors. Mentors showed me routes I couldn't see on my own, and sometimes they carried me through detours I never planned. I didn't just get here alone. Parents, professors, pastors, colleagues, and even my students, they became my map. I remember one mentor telling me, "You've got something the world needs, Odell." That voice pointed me forward when I couldn't see the way myself. I think back first to my parents, a living testimony of faithfulness, endurance, and love. They didn't just raise me, they mentored me every single day of their lives. Through their words, their sacrifices, their examples, they instilled in me the value of hard work, humility, perseverance, and compassion. They showed me what it means to finish strong, to love without condition, and to believe that no dream is ever too small to chase. I am here today because they mapped out a road of integrity, faith, and vision long before I knew how to walk it through. Mentorship is not about someone doing the journey for you. It's about someone reminding you the journey is possible. Every time I doubted myself, mentors pointed to roads I didn't know existed. And today I stand here. I carry their fingerprints on every step I've taken. Number 3, the anchor faith. But even when a compass and a map, the storms of life will come. And when the winds get strong, you need an anchor. For me, that anchor has always been faith. Faith kept me steady when the data and my research made no sense, when experiments failed again and again and again. Faith said, "There's more to this story." Faith steadied me when I was teaching 300 students and quietly asking myself, am I really making a difference? Faith steadied me when bills piled higher than hope, when caregiving stretched me beyond, when rejection letters came back with a no that felt final. And let me tell you something, faith is not the absence of fear. Faith is choosing to move forward in the middle of fear. It whispers, keep going. Your dream is still alive. My faith taught me that my identity was not in degrees, titles, or positions. It was in the one who gave me breath. That truth kept me grounded when success tempted me to forget where I came from and when struggles tempted me to forget where I was headed. An anchor doesn't stop the waves from coming. It keeps the waves from carrying you away. And faith has been that anchor in every storm of my life. I've seen it in my students too. A young man once failed engineering and told me, maybe I'm not smart enough. I said, failure isn't final, it's formation. He tried again, passed, and now he designs systems that bring clean water to communities. I've seen a grandmother walk across the graduation stage at 82 years old. And I've seen the tears of joy when parents told me, because of your class, my child believes again. And I've seen it in myself, from engineering to research, from caregiving to coaching, from the classroom to the stage. I am proof that hidden dreams can come alive. So don't you dare give up on your dream. Don't you dare silence your vision. Don't you dare mute your voice. If I could juggle 4 degrees, years of research, decades of teaching, the weight of caregiving, pastoring a 200-year-old church, and still stand here today speaking to you in Cairo, so can you. If you're a student, keep studying. If you're a teacher, keep teaching. If you're a parent, keep believing. If you're an entrepreneur, keep investing. Because when one dream rises, generations rise. When one voice speaks, communities are transformed. And when hidden dreams are unmuted, the world hears a new song. I didn't get here overnight. I've been an engineer. I've been a researcher. I've been a teacher in classrooms with 300 students. I've been a caregiver, holding my parents' hands through health challenges. I've been a pastor, a coach, a speaker, an author as well. But here's what I learned through each and every season. Education is more than just information. It's transformation. Education is the bridge between where you are desired to be. Education is the key that unlocks the gift inside of you so the world can hear your voice. Education is emancipation, breaking chains, opening doors, rewriting legacies. I stand here today because I refuse to let my dreams stay silent. And if I can unmute minds juggling degrees, research, teaching, caregiving, and faith, then so can you. So rise up, dreamer. If you've been told you're not smart enough, rise up anyway. If life told you it's too late, rise up anyway. If the doors have been slammed shut, rise up anyway. Because the world is waiting for your voice. Your family is waiting for your breakthrough. Generations you may never meet are waiting for your courage. You are silenced no more, not by fear, not by failure, not by circumstance. Your dream is alive. Your destiny is calling, and the future, your future, is waiting for you to say yes. So break the cycle, unmute the vision, navigate your course. And when the storms rage, and it will, stand firm and declare, I am silenced no more. My dream lives. My destiny is here, and I will not be denied. Thank you.